It would be remiss of us, though, not to give an update on the Mason Greenwood situation. And at this point in proceedings, the case is certainly not one to be discussed in any great terms. As I'm sure lots of you are aware, there are extremely narrow restrictions and parameters on what can be reported or said. So as we speak on Monday evening, the very latest is that Greater Manchester Police say that they have been given extra time to continue questioning Mason Greenwood on suspicion of rape and assault. Greenwood was arrested yesterday. That was after allegations surfaced on social media. They were published on the alleged victim's Instagram account and widely circulated across the morning. The images in question and the video in question have since been deleted from the alleged victim's account, and Greater Manchester Police have released a statement. So what they say is detectives have been granted additional time to speak to a man in his 20s who's being held on suspicion of rape and assault of a woman. Inquiries are ongoing and the victim is being offered specialist support. Now, in that same statement this evening, they go on to talk about the commentary which is widespread on social media. So, as I mentioned at the outset, reporting at this stage of a criminal investigation is limited in the extreme across the media. That does apply to social media as well. So, for instance, the woman in question here does have the right to anonymity, and so the police are keen to emphasise that in their statement this evening. This is a high-profile situation. So what they say is we remind people to avoid any commentary or sharing of images that could compromise the victim's right to lifelong anonymity or risk prejudicing a live investigation with active proceedings. So that was the Greater Manchester Police this evening. As for Manchester United themselves, they released two statements yesterday. The first was in the morning after the allegations came to light. In effect, what they said was, we are aware of images and allegations circulating on social media. We will not make any further comment until the facts have been established. Manchester United does not condone violence of any kind. Subsequently, they released a second statement yesterday afternoon, and what they said at that stage was that Mason Greenwood, quote, will not return to training or play matches until further notice, end quote. The other statement on this matter came from Nike, who sponsor Greenwood, and they said, we are deeply concerned by the disturbing allegations and will continue to closely monitor the situation. We have suspended our relationship with Mason Greenwood. That was from Nike in the last 24 hours. Now, neither Greenwood nor his representatives have made any comments over the last 24 hours.